Hey guys, welcome back. This is Fighter Figs here, and today we're going over the 50th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre Pretty Woman, Pretty Lady Neca Ultimate Action Figure. And I'm going to dive right into it. So look at this cool box art here. Got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, got one of the iconic posters, Who Will Survive and What Will Be Left of Them. I've been having some focusing issues, so sorry about that, but yeah, as you can see, there's the 50th anniversary right there. Got the top, Neca, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the warning, obviously 17 and up. Keep that in mind. Look, we got a cool shot on the side here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Neca. Another cool shot on the side here too. Really like that. And then let me show the bottom. There's the barcode if anybody needs it. Neca, all the copyright, and there you go. There's the trademark. On the back, we've got some cool concept art. And right there it includes interchangeable hands, a jacket piece, chainsaw, armadillo, plate of meat, hammer, cleaver, and knife. Alright guys, that's about it. Oh, one more thing. Here is some concept art right there. By Neca, done by Neca. Or the photographer for Neca, or whoever did that. And there is the accessories. Got a plate of meat, an armadillo. It comes with a bracelet right there. Comes with a knife, cleaver, and hammer, and chainsaw, and an extra jacket. There's an extra jacket piece right there. Alright guys, without any more hesitation, I'm gonna hop into this. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1, and he'll be unboxed. Guys, I am back, and what we have to go over is just the first look at this guy. Here's a cool background. Texas little runway, and then you have the Leatherface in there. Looks pretty neat. Yeah, so we got that. I think the figure looks 10 out of 10 on the look. It seems pretty decently posable for articulation. So yeah, the look is a 10 out of 10. It's got good articulation. I mean, this character gives me the creeps. I mean, he's Leatherface. He likes to dress up as, old ladies and women when he's a mentally challenged, I would probably say, he's like a mentally challenged cannibal. Yeah, it's a good, I mean, because the movie, you know what he does. He takes people out and consumes people. It's pretty bad. And then he puts their skin on his face, and then he puts makeup over that. So it's pretty creepy. But yeah, he's definitely a horror icon and very, very scary character. Like, if it was real life, it would definitely be terrifying. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go into it. So this is what we have right here. There's just a first look at the figure. He comes with a hand to hold the other weapons, or you could say it's a punching hand, whatever. I preferably, he comes with another one too that can hold stuff, but it's a little more open wide, a little bit. Hold the chainsaw or hold the weapons or the plate, wherever you prefer. We've got the armadillo, and yes, the texture feels real. It's really neat, the detail. It's got an armadillo. Normally it's upside down on the road. You can do some cool photography with that. Let's see here. Next we have the plate of meat. I would not be wanting to partake in that. If you've seen the movie, you know that's not ordinary meat. So, yeah. Looks pretty gross. But yeah, that's what they had for dinner in that movie. The cannibalistic family. But next we've got the bone knife. Well, I dropped it, my bad. Pretty cool. Very sharp looking too. Like, yeah, it's pretty sharp. Next we've got his tinier hammer, or maybe it's a bigger hammer, I don't know, but it's got a sharp edge right there, and then this is just the mainly hitting side. Then we've got a cleaver. Rusty looking cleaver. No blood splatter, I don't think. Yeah, pretty cool though. We've got his, I think I done showed you this, but there's a little slit right here. This is for supposed to be when he's running with the chainsaw, I think. Then you can't have Leatherface without his iconic green chainsaw. Wow, it's so weird how they use the green chainsaw, and then like and then like all the media it's yellow, but like it's really just a green chainsaw. It's kind of neat how that plays out. The only comparison I'm going to show you guys is the other Leatherface. Okay, here's the blood splatter edition of the same chainsaw. See, they're identical chainsaws, just one's the blood splatter. This comes with the killing mask version of Leatherface, and then the clean one comes with Leatherface at the end, the pretty woman, which is obviously this version. But I'll show a little comparison at the end of that, and with the Mezco, but the Mezco is kind of smaller. But you see the difference there. You've got this chainsaw, but then you go to the Mezco, which is supposed to be really, 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 really film accurate, and you come up with this. See what I'm saying? Like, I like the yellow chainsaw a bit better, but the green is film accurate. Looks a bit more intimidating, I think, because of the dirty yellow. I mean, you could say maybe it's green, but this one's yellow. They made this one yellow, absolutely. But anyways, I'm gonna dive straight into it. The review, just wanted to show you guys that difference in the chainsaws real quick. But the one that comes with this figure we're going over right now, the pretty woman, is this one. But can use the other ones too for it. So you guys seen the different accessories and stuff. Let me draw it back a little bit. And, okay, so let's go over articulation so you can look. Well, you seen how far the peg went down? Okay, so let's look at the head tilt articulation. Okay, it doesn't move a whole lot. See, there's the peg articulation wise. Let me see if this will go. Okay, so it went back on. Okay, so you can make them look down, up, a little bit to the side, a little bit to the side. You can actually look all the way around if you really wanted them to, but oh, imagine that running at you. That'd be freaky. but seeing the other side's even more freaky. Like scary freaky, not like any other kind. But you know, just this Leatherface alone is pretty creepy. Oh wow, seeing the shadow of that is pretty neat. If you zoomed into a shot on that, that would be a nice picture there. Anyways, you see what we're working with here. You can look up a little bit, down a little bit. You can look up even more if you articulate them more, but not a whole lot. It's not the most articulate in the head region. But as far as arm articulation, you got that much. Obviously you can bend at the go down, up. Same thing here. The wrist can move and bend back. Same thing here. Let's see here. I don't really, like I said, it might not seem like there's much articulation, but there is. Like, I mean, he can do some stuff for sure. It's just this guy is not really heated. I highly recommend heating him in some water or something to kind of help out with that. But the ab crunch though, well, let me see what the ab crunch is doing. You ain't really getting much of an ab crunch. You get by that much. That's about it. You can kind of get him to move a little bit, turn side to side. That's as much as you're getting. He's got his big boy pants. I don't know why, but his zipper appears to be open, which is really weird. They should not have done that on there. But he also is a creep, or it just appears as if it's open, which is just strange. But this guy can definitely articulate his arms and bend out, and you know, do some crazy stuff with the arms. But anyways, you want to see leg articulation and kick up. He can kick up with that side. He can do the splits. He's got the knee articulation. Can go to the side. You can recreate that iconic pose where he falls on the ground and the chainsaw gets him right there. Or in the thigh, I think. Oh man, it'd be so cool to do a proper Texas Chainsaw Massacre stop motion. I mean, that's freaky if you look at that. That will come off and you can see a face under there, I think. I know it's definitely true for this one. It's definitely true. I've not gotten to the point where I want to take that off, really. Because, yeah. But, yeah, you see the articulation there. We got the boots cut swivel. We'll go down or up. And yeah, that does it for articulation. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the outside too. That does it for articulation. So now let's go over some of the accessories. Alright guys, so that about does it for articulation. Also, I forgot to call out the little bracelet there. Pretty cool. Let's see here. This is the alternate jacket right here. If you just want to have him in his normal look. The only thing I can think of is this hand right here could maybe just hold the plate. See, like right there. Or I don't know, he could be like having one of his moments where he's like, maybe like one hand he's throwing the chainsaw, one hand's up in the air. I don't know. There you get different things here you could have him do, but it's just palm open hands. It's mainly meant to recreate that iconic swing that he does. But check this out. So you can pop the arms off here, right? Pop the arms off there. And right there. And then you remove the jacket, right? And see, then you have this jacket. And you kind of plop it over him like here, said so, and make sure it's over that little region pretty well. And then you pop the arms back in there. That's going to be a little bit loose on there, but okay, hold on a second. You get the idea though. Okay, I got one in there. Now time to get the other. See, you just gotta line it up just right. I'll see, this one's wanting to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, there we go. So now you've got the jacket that's like out to the side, obviously from some friction, some wind. Pop these hands off here. I'm not going to be using the twirling thing from last video with Art the Clown, just simply because of time consumption right now. I don't have a whole lot of time to film this one. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. But first of all, showing there's the two hands, the other hands where you can hold stuff. There's a little cool pose with the hammer. And as you can see, the cleaver is right back. He's definitely ready to get somebody. So yeah, I'm throwing it down. Maybe that's a better shot. The head's kind of, well, like you've seen there, it's kind of on there a bit funny like, but I know people are gonna be like, that sounds absolutely insane, but I think Leatherface needs a bit extra articulation. Just a little bit. I mean, you could technically have him in this pose and it would be acceptable. There we go. And obviously, if you want a comparison of him and the other Leatherface, give you that. And right there you go. And to make it all count, throw in the mezco beside them. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm thinking about selling the mezco at some point, possibly down the road. Yeah, so there we go, guys. That is the review of the Leatherface 50th anniversary Pretty Woman, Pretty Lady. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I mean, it's generic neck articulation. The main highlight was the accessories and obviously just the attention to detail here. But it's definitely worth putting in your collection if you love horror, if you love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you love pop culture even, or you just love action figures. This will be a creepy action figure to get for Halloween. And if not, then Art the Clown's available for a lot of people. Michael Myers is available for a lot of people. The Thanksgiving character is available. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Ghostface. and the list goes on and on and on. But Leatherface is an iconic horror villain, and I highly recommend picking him up if you see him, or order him online like I did. I got him from Big Bad Toy Store. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been Fighter Figs signing off.